Okay, a good question from a member on dealing with kind of like PTSD kind of thing of an injury post workout or an injury and then trying to get back to lifting. Okay. She's had some back issues and she's struggling to gain mental confidence to overcome this and to deadlift and lift weights again. So I've been there, all right. I've been there many times. Um, about God, it's probably 15 plus years now. I had a MRI done. My back was really bad. I hurt it in like 2000 doing a really heavy deadlift, which was dumb. Pushed myself too much. Blew out my back, as they say. And I was probably 13 years where I was suffering and in pain and just couldn't lift, couldn't train, couldn't anything. And then come 2013, started to rebuild. And then by 2014, I was actually at the IPF World Championships and competed. And then in 2015, I pulled a deadlift bronze medal and a Commonwealth record in deadlift after a bad back. And now here I am again dealing with a hip replacement 2 years ago and back competing. I actually have competed at the Worlds and placed third at Worlds in South Africa last year. So here's a couple of tips that can help you. Okay. Number one is you have to rebuild. You have to rebuild. You're not broken. You're just rebuilding. Okay, you're rebuilding stronger. If you take a sword, the samurai sword, okay, Japanese, they would make the sword stronger by folding it and by folding it and by folding it and by folding it. And every time you fold it, it gets stronger. Okay, so you have to change first and foremost is your mindset towards your injury and what is holding you back. You have to start trying to rebuild mental confidence, okay? And you do this by a couple of things. Making your body come back stronger, learning to move perfect, especially in the deadlift. There is no margin of error in a deadlift, especially when you have a back issue or a back injury, all right? There's no margin of error. So training has to, one, start in your mind, okay? Then two, you start rebuilding your technique. You make sure your form is perfect and it stays perfect. You never seek fatigue. You never seek failure. And the goal should be is to never miss a lift. Because if you step up to a heavy deadlift and you are not confident, and in the back of your mind is, oh, fuck, what if I get hurt? Oh my God, what if? And I've dealt with it. Then you don't go all out on your lift. If you're conserving on your lift, you have a higher chance of getting hurt because you're not going all in, okay? So it takes time, but it can be done. A huge factor was when I got help from Dr. Stu McGill years ago. And Stu was at this workshop and he was saying how many strong men and powerlifting men are injured and have herniated discs. And I was like, how are they able to do this if they have herniated discs or bulging discs? Anyway, it taught me a bunch of stuff that I learned. But the big thing was kind of like first realizing that if other people can do it, then I can do it. And then once I realized that, then I knew it was possible, okay? And it's very possible. And I would love to share more information on it if you would like. But just remember, start with mental confidence, be patient, perfect form, perfect technique, strong core, strong back, strong glutes, and be patient and never miss a lift. Cheers.